Hey everybody, hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving, safe. I'm pulling in, I'm on the way back to my spot. Look, let's find out what these are. I don't care, I'm gonna show you signs, I'll show you right where I am, because you'll never find my Bigfoots here. I haven't even found him yet, so let's just check this out. You know, it's funny, even this was the best spot in the world, and I'm about to show you where I am. I don't think anyone would take the time it would take to get here from anywhere. Even if you were in Denver, this is about a 4.5 hour drive to this spot from Denver. You know, who wants to come here? So I'm in Moffat County. And what's the deal with this? The volcanic uplift of rock located across the meadow is known as fortification rocks. It's believed fortification rock. It is believed that several American Indian tribes use these. I knew it. See, I said that on my. Didn't I say that? Look, I'm gonna put a bullet hole in it. I was driving this way with my cell phone, and I was like, man, if an Indian was gonna put a teepee anywhere, you know what I mean? Well, at least from that view, looking at it this way, it's amazing. Someone said be really careful if you walk in there, because there's apparently tons of snakes, rattlesnakes, all through here, and they like to go into those rocks apparently. And I'm not used to that because there's no snakes in high elevation. So cool, look at that. I love seeing the old pictures. I love that. They always look so ghostly, you know what I mean? What else does it say? Oh, look, it says right there. This is an area better known as a home to a large number of rattlesnakes. I told you. The guy that owns my hotel told me. So 1871 original government road that joins Rawlins, Wyoming to the way. Okay, so if I keep going that way, I go to Wyoming. Blah 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 blah. So you could, if you really want to pause it and read it, there it is. Cool. That's awesome. So that's where I am. I don't know exactly where I am. I think I'm right there. Or no, maybe that's not true at all. I don't know. I'm somewhere. No, actually, I'm on 13, so I'm out here somewhere. I figured I can't stop and not get a quick shot with a good camera. Let's get this down. I just have my pole on there on my camera, so it's. I gotta stick it on my seat there. There we go. Look how cool it is. I'd like to go in there just to see the rattlesnakes. To be honest with you, I love that. You know, I'm pretty good with snakes. I mean, I learned handling gardener snakes in New Jersey, which, believe it or not, we have so many of in New Jersey. It's unbelievable. So obviously, there's a difference if you get bit by a rattlesnake. You just don't, you know, avoid handling them, but they're relatively harmless. Just don't mess with them. But that would be cool to go over there, you know, just to see, you know, find a couple. I don't even know if you're allowed to go in there or not. Look how far they go, you guys. All volcanic. That's pretty cool. I was right about the Indians, home to the Indians. So just, you guys, you can picture it. Look at the plains. To me, that's really, really exciting. I love history and the past, and, you know, just standing there, just kind of picturing it all. I didn't get interested in history till later. I wish I was more interested when I was a kid. So like I had no focus, but yeah, that's so cool. I'd love to go back in time, you know, and just see, you know, Indians hunting buffalo over here or whatever. Oh, it's amazing. So anyway, since it's 2017, I'm going up to find Bigfoot. I'll be back in a minute. Hey guys, I'm just getting in here. I wasn't planning on filming until I got in, but you know, this happened since I was here 2 days ago. This thing right here. It's completely upside down. It did break. It's behind this tree, and it just completely flipped up, and it's sitting there. Now it's old, and the wind could have done it, but that is a crazy incident, especially when I got the crazy twisted X aspen, right? And I think, isn't this where I was showing you that? By the way, you guys, I get timestamps doing this. Lisa, oh my God, what you're like Superwoman. Super picture woman. She gets them, and she doesn't really mess around with the crappy ones. I'm getting really good pictures. You guys have to understand, some of the pictures are going to be weird looking because it's not just Sasquatch. Okay, it was the X I was showing you. This is the X. This X is so good. Look at that. I couldn't really zoom in on it with my cell. It's right there. Look at that X. So I find it a little unusual that tree top flipped upside down right there like that. Next to an X, next to brakes. You know, pretty cool. Look at that X. That thing's good. I mean, I don't know why. I guess it zooms on the stuff in front, but I think you can see it pretty good right there. That is so good. So like down here is interesting to me too. You guys, let's turn this music down. That's how I get pumped up, my tunes. I want to show this. I don't know if I show this on the cell phone or not. You know, see there's their thing, right? I see it too much. And then you got a star right back there. It's like an X and a star. They just do it right here. I'm telling you guys, things are changing. You know, let me know if you feel like this too. If you've been involved, not if you're new, but if you're involved in Bigfoot and you've been kind of around in it for a long time, and tell me if the last year hasn't changed completely in Bigfoot. Like they're actually, you know, it's almost to me like, you know, I'm supposed to do this. Like, you know, this is their way of slowly coming back. You know, they're not gonna just pop up in New York City and be like, here we are, we're real. Like I think with a situation this touchy, look at that thing. There's that one with all the different bends. You know, I think it's something that has to gradually take place, and gradually could mean, God, it could mean a long time. I don't know. You know, it could be a short time. I don't know. It seems like everything with them is, you know, is long for us. Where maybe they feel like they're not being, you know, they're doing this fast, and to us it's not. You know, who knows? You know, I do believe it's stuff like that. So this is interesting. These aspens, they're clearly back there. There's no doubt about it. And they mark the road. Why? I don't like I always say, I don't believe it's for us, right? So why do that? Why do a star, say, or an X right there? Why? Will there be other beings walking down this road? Who knows? Do they drive? That will see that and know to go in there or know not to go in there? I mean, that's the confusing part for me. So that's really interesting in there. I may take a not today. I want to do the best things I think are the best first. But I mean, you guys can see. I mean, it's really good down there. You know, and I believe it's good enough for us. You know, you get down there, you know, nothing's in there. You know, it is transparent once you're close, but or a little transparent. But I tell you, that's pretty protected. Look at you guys. Look how far I drive to get here. I drive through all that stuff. There's absolutely nothing. That's why I love this house up here. You'd have to go shopping, like seriously do like a a Costco type shopping, because once you get here, you're not going to want to go back to the store. All right, over now. Look at that. I was stopped right here filming a video 2 days ago. And that's across the street. Look, you know, whenever I see branches down, and by the way, it did go all the way across, someone drove through it. You know, I always look around for fishiness, and to me, that's fishiness. And to me, Bigfoot did that. Is it possible he didn't? Of course, but I don't know, man. You start to catch on, you guys. It's I don't do too much guessing with stuff like that. You know, yeah, with the other stuff, yeah, you have to. Give me a second. All right, I made it in. Okay, I'm in National Forest. I'm above. You guys, I did quite a bit of looking around. I've got to go. I've got to get into some of that. Look, there's no coincidence to it. Look at this. Look how this one was put up there. There's the first part. It's way back there. This is just resting here. Look at that. I love it. Now, I'm walking in here. It's good, but you guys, something really special is happening in all those different private properties. There's a bunch of them. I mean, I'm talking really special, okay? There's no doubt. You got an X here, structure here. There's a lot of them up here. I mean, this might be, you guys, I might have found something that's gonna blow all of our minds. Let me see. I'm trying to get to where I can. There does look like there's one guy in a house. All the houses are so off the road. I don't think you can just go in really yet. I'm kind of hoping to see a guy like at the end of his driveway. So as far as I can tell, there's only one guy in 13 miles, and I got to talk to that guy. And his front woods is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you really look in there, it's so crazy with structures that I don't know how this guy's got to know. You know, he's got to know. Because it's nothing like, I'm just getting in here. And like I'm a ways in, but it's just 10 minutes in. And I'm seeing stuff all over the place, but not like there. I got him following a moose right now. That is something special. And why? Because they know. I think they were there before that house was built, but you know, now that it's private property, look at this, there's no snow at all. Does it feel weird in here, you guys? Give me a second. All right, so I'm in like this maze in here. Nothing exciting yet, just kind of looking around. This is my, let's call this spot number 1, because there's gonna be a lot of spots here. X. There's no way inside of this stuff, right? An X became symmetrical. It's not possible. And of course I got another one below it. Look, another one behind it, right there. A little cleared spot right there. Looks like a perch. That's how you're gonna tell, you know, in here where it always has leaves and compost, is it's gonna be clear. Holy cross, it becomes dirt. Man, I'll bet you in the summer, you're gonna get some real vibes in here, you know, in the summer. I got them a little bit right now. It's kind of weird. Not Bigfoot ones either, like, it's those other ones that don't seem to care about cold or anything like that. I'm kind of heading back towards a little bit of private property. It's not the one I want to get to, of course. But you guys, I mean, it's a mind blower. I could do a whole nother video just showing you how crazy the structures are. Like stuff I didn't show you the other day because I have my real camera. On the private property, the second you pass to national forest, it's not quite as interesting looking. I'm walking through an entire world right now. It's just not blowing my mind. See the bends? This is all them. X. Look at that. You know, I'm not seeing anything on the ground at all. But then again, you know, you could walk here 1,000,000 times and it wouldn't matter. To make a disturbance here, you literally have to make a disturbance. Look, star. Like I said, it's not pretty, but it's good enough for them. X, look at that X. All right, so this is good. You guys, look at this X. All right, cool. Look at this. It's not over on that one. Look at that. 2 X's. So that's good. And what is it doing? It's showing me it's that way, right towards private property. Oh, I like this one. Okay, so that's good. I'm seeing tons of this, you know. Like this structure would be beautiful in Bigfoot universe. But like I said the other day, a lot of it has to do with the forest and their environment and what sticks and trees and branches that they have access to. So there's a whole structure thing going on right here. Look at this. It starts to become a bit of a hill back there. No snow in here at all. So protected from the elements as well. I mean, well, at least compared to the rest of the forest. Bear with me, I was feeling great. Wow, look at this X, you guys. Look at this, I told you this is good in here. Look at this. I was like in the best mood. I'm so ready to go out today, and I was gonna go yesterday, but the weather was like a little shaky here. It was like cold, and I saw it was gonna be gorgeous sunny today, because you guys, there's no sun in here. And when it's like 30 and dark and about to rain, it's not fun in here, and it's cold. So I saw today was gorgeous. I figured I'd wait. I had to get other stuff done. Other Bigfoot stuff. You guys, this is sick. Let me start this over. All right, check this out. You guys, that's an X. Like, I'm saying, like, their X. Another one. The X's are never alone. Look how he did the corner. Look at this little wallow in here. X. See, it doesn't look like, you know, like, boom, snow's here, we're gone. Come put your tent right here, you know, on August 1st and sleep over and see what happens to you. You'll run out of there like a little baby. I don't care who you think you are. Like a little baby. Wow. You guys, this is just a taste of what it must be like down below. I'm telling you, it's better. That's pretty good. Look at that. I think it was just melted. Big elk in here. Look at that. You guys, look at that X. That thing's amazing. Look, you guys, look inside. Look, there's more over there. Look at that. Another one right there. There's a star right there. Wood knock. Is that a wood knock? That would be so cool. I'm not expecting activity for some. It's almost like, I don't know, but my brain knows that I'm not expecting it because they're not here, or they're not. They're in some other form, whatever they do, I don't know. I just make this stuff up, you guys. Look at this X, though. Look at it. Come on, it's otherworldly, you guys. Look at that. Boom, so I guess it is marking that little spot right there, not coming out. It's showing me they're right in there. So what I just say, like, put your tent right there. It's funny with Rio, he was sick. We slept right underneath two amazing X's. And I passed right out. I was like, I don't even know what happened that night, but he did. He's like, oh yeah, they were here. And then the second night, of course, we woke up, he's like, I just had a Class A. I'm like, what's that? He's like, I saw them. I could see their ankles. They were walking right around my tent all night long. Another X. All right, now look how clear the ground is in front of that X. Do you see that, where they actually clean? They do like cleanups. And then I got this really cool structure here. Right in there. I'm not gonna go in there, but it's good enough. I'm gonna get over this way. Give me a second. God, do I feel like something's staring at me. I'm not even kidding you. Look. Really weird, like, is that a meteorite? What the heck is that thing? You guys, hold on a second. You guys, I think that's a meteor. I'm not kidding. What is that? Is that just a regular rock? It probably looks like it on camera. Back here, it looks very volcanic-y. If that's from outer space, so are they. I know I got someone that knows about rocks. Now, someone would be like, Mark, you're an idiot. It's a regular rock, but I don't know. How is it sitting there? There's no other rocks around, and it looks like a volcanic meteorite. It looks like a meteorite to me. And if it is, it's them. Because look, I got an X there. I got an X here. And look how clean. You guys, it's all been clean. These are perches. Look how clean. Just sitting here with a meteorite. I think that's a meteorite. I'm not kidding. You guys are look, there's no other rocks anywhere. Oh, actually, there's one right there. Does that look the same? It doesn't have the little holes on the top. So it just might be a regular rock. Don't think I'm saying it's a meteorite, but it does look like one. Your fences. I'm not far from the road right now. I'm trying to decide. I am gonna do a huge miles and miles away, but I don't want to do that until I feel like that's a waste of time in here, because this is unique and complicated, and I want to get to know this place before I actually pick my line. I want it to be up high, but there's so much snow there. I'll tell you, there's more activity down here than there is there, from what I can see so far. You see this? You know, it's nothing crazy, but they're spending a lot of time in here. Give me a second. Came out of this little field. You know, I see way too many situations. See the two bends? They're buried, but you know, there's this whole like thing going on there where they were just ripped from their stumps and put into this crazy blind right there. You're not gonna be able to see what it is, because that's exactly what it is. See how I can see in the woods here? Well, that used to look like that, and they made something there. It's ambushing. And you guys, what I believe is, it's not Sasquatch that make those blinds. That's what I believe. I don't think it is. They might make them, but they don't use them. Man, I've had a couple really good, what look like really good footprints. My hands are freezing. My hands are so cold, I don't know why. This guy kind of gave me a path through here, and I've decided to follow it. Nothing exciting yet, just some cool structures, and this is just a preliminary. It's my new word. Preliminary. Look around. That's all it is. I'm going in here. I'm going in there. See, I think this is private property. See, I don't know. What is that? I know where I gotta go. I'm just thinking about, I'm trying to not to break the law. And if I did do that, you guys, I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for you guys. Because, I've seen it all, but I don't know. This is a unique situation down below me. Literally starting in about a half a mile this way. Maybe a mile or so. And then, see, this is deep here. Look at that. Then it starts to get really interesting right here. I mean, I don't have to walk far. I'm a half a mile from the road. I'm almost to the foot up from the road down there. Just walking, not really showing you guys, just kind of walking through. And I'm actually here, I'm seeing, except for that really cool, dark little thing I was in, that was really cool. There's no doubt about that's a spot. They had giant symmetrical X's marking it. You guys think about it. Over and over, I'll show you a giant X. Over and over, right next to it, I'll show you a spot that's marked with more X's and bends and stuff. Who doesn't understand? I don't get it. I don't get how someone can't figure that out. Now, if it was their first time seeing a video like that, yeah. But if you've seen it the 300 times I've shown it to you, I don't know. I don't get it. So I guess there isn't no one complaining about that, but it just blows my mind how obvious it is. All right, give me a second. I gotta really make a decision here. Weird lemurs everywhere. Somewhere around here is the god of Bigfoot spots, and I'm gonna find it. Look at that side. Look at that dude. He's huge. That moose. He's a moose. I can't talk lately. What I call him, a moose? A muse? He's a muse. He's got a size 12. He is a big boy. I would love to bump into him and have a chat. See, I don't have these problems that other people do where they're attacked by moose. I'll stand right here. This has happened to me off camera, guys, many times, where I'll just stand right there and have a perfectly good conversation with him. He's eating. He seems like he's in, I think there's a wallow right in there. It seems like he's enjoying, again, a wallow in your fields, in this case, right in the middle. I'll bet you there's a clearing. Let's see. There's a perch in here. Look at that. All clear. You guys get it? Look, you can't have that and have that behind it every single time. There's a little perch. It's a little hunting sitting place. Look. You just sit here and you wait for them to walk by. And something ambushes. And I don't think it's Sasquatch. I really don't. You guys, look. Sasquatch are the people from out here, right? Well, there's other things I have seen. You guys have to understand, it's not pareidolia because I see the same pictures over and over and over in different places, the same beings over and over and over. It's hardly ever something new, except I got a lizard lately. And I'll tell you, Lisa got that. Not only is it a lizard, it's like a thinking being lizard. We have its eyeball. I mean, you can see his eyeball as good as you can see anybody's. But yet, no, people will look at it and be like, no, that's not possible. You know, it just shows you how stupid we are. Why isn't it possible, you guys? Why? It was definitely more than a half a mile. And I came out into this field where it's really deep and all the snow is going down my shoes. Usually I tape up, but I thought I could get away with it today. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna cross the street right here and go in there. So I walked all the way back. Well, I walked in way up there and I came, just did a little semicircle, came back, and this is where that tree was across the road. I'm like, hey, you know what? As I got to there, I'm like, duh, go look up and see if there's any footprints. And which I don't see. But the alternative that I see is a course away, all the way out of here. I mean, you could walk out of here as far as you wanted on trees. I mean, I don't know, it just looks like it was pushed over to me. I'm not seeing any signs of activity, but I see that too much, and I see it happen too much after I've been somewhere, like the next day. And then, of course, it's right in the middle of Bigfoot. So how can I not at least be suspicious? And I think let's just assume I'm right? I don't stutter, but sometimes. Let's assume I'm right. They did that, right? I mean, it sure gives you, you know, here's one thing they do that we get a message for. It's saying, look, you guys, can you not come up this road? That's what that's saying. Okay, here I might push in. You guys, I got it all here. Mountain lions. I mean, right down the road. Mountain lion tracks, moose. So it's no wonder they have all these blinds on the side of the road. The other ones are, I think I'm gonna go really far in here. Give me a minute. It's starting already. You know, I can tell just by the forest. I think this was, look at the jungle. Oh my God. Look, can you even see? I mean, it's just like everywhere. There's X's. See, in my opinion, another X right there. There's an X right there, and there's an X right there. And there's kind of one in the middle. See, in this situation, I think that, could you imagine what this looked like before we got up here? You know what I mean? Before we paved the road, before we put, literally, because there's houses like where I'm standing. I mean, I am just 100 yards in. And I just think we just mauled their structures. You can wonder why they're weary of men. I mean, to them, here we come. Bulldozers, excavators, just ruining their spot, you know, that they think is theirs. It is theirs. I forgot what my point was. Oh, but that's why it's so good here. Because, you know, it always was. And then, of course, you get in the private property where just nobody sneaks in. You know, nobody. People that just don't do private property. Look at that. That's actually cut. See, that's what I was talking about yesterday. They'll take cut pieces and they put them in structures, and they're always kind of a structure like that. Something a little different. Look, you guys, see how that one is bent around the other one? It comes up, this one's bent. This is a structure. To me, that's other ones. And I could be wrong about all that, you guys, but I don't think so. That's not Bigfoot. Same language. When you see the little groundy glyph type stuff, I don't know. I think that's something else. You guys, look how crazy this is starting to get. I think it's, I don't know what that is over there, a field or something. There we go, Pinecone City. Look how much. There's people that swear to God. See, the thing is, we don't know why they make these holes. Those aren't holes. They only go, you know, right to there. That's it. So you see a lot of those holes. And then here we go again with the pine cones. I know red squirrels do it. I know squirrels do it a lot. But then we got some kind of action going on as well. That somehow an animal decided to walk right through. So this is just a look around the edges, you guys. It's just a way. It's just how I'm going to determine. You know, back when I first started, I was like, no one wants to see this, so I'll just do all this myself. And then when I finally get a video, I'll put it up, you know? And that's what I would do. And that's pretty much what I do still, but I think some of these, you know, if you want to call it an investigation, you know, look around, whatever you want to call it, are really interesting. Like, it's really interesting in here. I mean, go in your woods and show me a tree like this that's wedged between two trees like that. Please, just do it. If you can do it, you probably have a Bigfoot. But most likely, you know, you won't see that. Look at the X I missed. Look at that one. Okay, not only is it an X I missed, but look what's underneath the X while Daddy was doing it. Crazy good little spots. The big question is, how do I do this? Oh, that's just the road. That's what it is. The road turns right there. But I like this because I was actually filming coming down this road yesterday or a couple days ago with the cell phone, and I think I was pointing in here, and it looks so interesting. I think I said, I wonder how many I've passed already, and I think this was it. I'll tell you, you know, I'm not seeing a lot yet because the private property is still 2 miles down. But what I am seeing is trails. I'm seeing an X right there. Really cool X. But I'm seeing some amazing packed down non-game trails. So they're clearly, you know, commuting or, you know, traveling for some reason. I don't think they have to. I think they want to. That's my opinion. I think I've said it before, when you kind of can't even get through here. You know, when you have feet, you know, other stuff gets old, you actually want to walk. You'd be surprised if you could fly like Superman. You know, after a couple of years, you'd probably feel very happy just being on your feet. See this trail? It's like a human trail, but it's not, you know? Let's walk up here quick. I got another X to my left. Yeah, there's a whole habitat back here happening. See the ground? It's completely destroyed the ground. What do I got right in front? Another X right there. It's amazing. When you look in from that side, you can't see at all. It's so thick on the outside. And look what's behind as soon as you walk through. Walkways, like a habitat, basically, I call it. Like, I don't know what else to call it. It's like a home. This place, I have to be very careful of my bearings. Almost looks like a footprint right there. Doesn't it? Looks like it's toes and everything. Look at the trail. That's a Bigfoot trail. Bigfoot highway. And I would bet any amount of money in the world that's exactly what that is. I know it's what it is. Pile of pine cones. Really random one. You guys see this in here? Just how it's different and how you can walk all through. How there's a foot of snow out here and nothing in here. Well, it may not be a foot. It is actually a foot, depending on where it hasn't melted. Wallow. Damn, they do it messy in here. Look at this. Oh, it's them. It is them. Look. So I got this. You see, when you've been here forever, right? And the road goes in, and since the road comes in, not one person's ever walked off because there's no place to park there. You couldn't, if you parked, you were blocking the whole road. So not one person's ever walked off that road right there in 13, you have 13 miles where you could stop and walk off. So what are the chances someone stopped right there and walked in here? They didn't. And they know that. And that's why you can set up close like this to the road. In fact, I do see this quite a bit, but it's always when it's this close, like an incredible wallow like this, which I'm about to show you. that's set up to a road like that, you just know it's a very lightly traveled road. And I don't know, I think it kind of, it's like a checkpoint almost, like, you know, they know how many vehicles are going up that road, all that kind of thing too. And they know no humans are going up anywhere higher than this without going up that road. It's just not possible. So nothing mind-blowing yet. I mean, I'm excited because I know it's gonna be. I just gotta find it. How many videos will it take? Wallow. Always blocked the initial way in, and then boom, and then you have a beautiful walkway all the way through. Always. Just always can walk out of it. Real messy here. Look at the doorway. That's a doorway. Look, see the 2? Sometimes it's 3, here it's 2. Look. It's actually a good picture. If you isolate the rest of the forest and just look at that, you can see it's something special. Look at this trail. You guys, I gotta come up here. I never thought in the summertime I would be coming back out this way, because I can't wait to get back to some new spots I have in Eagle County and use some of my old spots as well. Look at this X. But this is something special. You guys, this is out by the road, okay? This isn't their living areas. There's a lot of them here, and there's some special place around here. That's all I know. And let me show you why I know for sure now. I've already known for sure, but this will help you guys a little bit. Right in the middle of the opening. I mean, I gotta say it doesn't get any more obvious, you guys. It just doesn't. X right outside of a wallow. So I think what it is, it's almost like that X is marking the wallow in there. There's like this, look again, you guys. I walked out, look, you can't see it. There could be 12 of them in there that couldn't go invisible, and you still wouldn't see them. Oh my goodness. I can't believe these structures right off the road. Look at the X, look at the hanging X. So first of all, you got all this kind of like crazy looking stuff here, like weird, right? Look at this. If that X I didn't just show you wasn't good enough, how could there be another one hanging from the sky? I don't get it. So this is good. So let me try to explain, okay? When I keep saying this is good, this is good. These things are close to where people access, right? And it's this good. It's so good down below. I can't even put it in words. I mean, it's unbelievable. And I know if I walk back far enough somewhere, like it's going to be far. Look at this trail. It's going to be, you know, miles back somewhere. I know it will be. But it's going to be, you know, I'm going to find something special. And I'm hoping I can do this before the winter ends. I mean, it starts. Like, really starts. Which I guess here is probably the next, like, 3 weeks or so. In about 3 weeks. Alright, give me a minute. Look at these trails. See, what I'm seeing is a pass-by place. You got your wallow over there. There's a whole internal network going on here. What I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is go back to my car. I'm just 10-minute walk to my car, 15, and then I'm going to drive back. Should I drive up and look at that wigwam again? Someone wanted me to film that again. The hut, the pictures of the hut. Dude, guys, the clip was just gone. It was just gone. I know I pushed the button. I always look to see if the red button comes on. And I was looking at it, I was watching the numbers go as I'm talking, and it just wasn't there. That's all I can say. So my only explanation is, you know, somehow I didn't hit the button. That's all. Which is possible. Which makes the most sense, honestly. I really don't think Bigfoot did it. I really don't. They've never messed with my cameras really, except when they froze it those couple times. That I believe they did, because they were right over there, and every time I went like this, every time I pointed at them, that's what happened. And I know that was them. We got another X right in the middle. Look. I mean, you guys, it's right in the middle. You know, this is their home, you know? Put a freaking X wherever they feel like it. All right, give me a sec.